Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Transistor. Let us continue. Now, in the last episode, we literally did nothing but do these challenges. I played this challenge and this challenge to completion. Took me probably another 40-50 minutes to do. I may have done that challenge too. I may have even done this challenge. There's nothing really super special about them. They just get more challenging. In particular, the performance one that is on this door just seems to give you random functions, and you have to figure out a way to survive a number of waves for that. So I've unlocked a couple more music things, which you're listening to one now, and this is the other one. All kind of pointless. I kind of like that song. It feels like Luna is the only creature that we're gonna have. I couldn't imagine that there's another creature that's gonna show up. There might be, but you know, it feels a lot like we're might be closer to the end than I realized. But we're gonna actually play the game today. We're leaving the sandbox area.
And we're back.
Maintenance wing.
Yeah, let's check in there. Maintenance.
Launcher, come closer. Discretion advised. So we've got several new limiters, new things. We have a new thing that has been revealed for the guy in the sword. What does it say? Recovered data indicates subject has no selections on record. There's a remote possibility, less than 5%, that this information is inaccurate due to data corruption. In the more likely event of information is valid, subject by definition cannot match with census data, as 0% of cloud blank willingly chose non-selection. Interesting. We have more memory now, so let's see if we could make a passive ability. What does the mask do? We'll take that and put that instead. And then we have 2, which allows us to add in a corruption to crash, which is what I would like to do. Good. In a lot of ways, playing the little puzzles has taught me a lot about how these should be equipped, and how really putting 4 buttons in here is actually confusing me. I could probably do better if I had only 2 functions and focused more on passive abilities and updating our 2 buttons. I want, on the next upgrade, I would want to get more memory or another passive slot. But I need more memory, definitely. There's more information here. Has been unlocked. I'm not going to read any of it, but I will just click.
Darcy gave him faster to get caught up in all this.
And then we have new limiters. So we now have the jerk limiter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. This feels like we're gonna get 6 more levels and that's it. That kind of confirms with this 2, 4, 5 functions have look like they're going to be unlocked. So it really does kind of feel like we're going to be at the end of this game in about 6 levels. But it's taking a little bit more time to go up levels. Try this launcher. And it takes us to an OVC terminal.
They've come forward.
To the people of Cloudbank. We did this. We, the Camerata, are responsible for inexcusable crimes committed against this city and her citizens. This is a formal admission of guilt. I solemnly swear everything written here is true. Know that I am responsible for these heinous acts perpetrated against the city of Cloudbank. My accomplices are Sybil Rise, Royce Brackett, and Grant Kendrill. We alone are to blame. Perhaps our worst sin is you will get no justice. For now, we all share the same sentence.
Contact often. So it feels very much like they've accidentally released this virus and feel sorry for it. What were you trying to do if not this? This is an interesting jump animation. She's like spinning. Function files have been updated yet again. Let's see. A new thing has been unlocked by doing that OVC, I assume. Alright, finally we are back to this. Let's try this. Weed 3.0. We crash this, and then, is that what I want? Or do I want something closer to this? It doesn't feel like I get a backstab option with this. Now if I do this, I could probably get 3 hits. No, I can only get 2 hits this way, so I might as well try to kill these weeds while I'm doing this. Now we have an invisible fetch. Let's take this. Hit that. Hit that. And hopefully that will take out the weed, the fetch, and the operator. Alright, all I've got now is the kill command. Can I hit all of these guys? Let's try it. That second breach is probably worthless.
Ready for clear them out.
Every battle we do knocks us up 10%. Access point just because. And then we go through the maintenance shaft again. So we're getting taken even further away from where I thought we were supposed to be.
Gotta be something. Not what I have.
Process upgrade. Clucker 3.0. Let's try and take. Can we hit the clucker from there? No. So one straight run, and then clucker, clucker. Or is breach better? Breach is bigger, but actually I think bounce does more. Wow, the clucker is healing. Interesting. What's funny is I can, I guess, just walk around all I want and then still do a kill attack at the end. Alright.
One more down at the end.
Come closer, press A. Oh man, I definitely don't need to stand right next to those things. Oh, and there is a launcher right here.
All right then.
Feels like the weeds will take you even higher to that they'll respawn. It feels like the weeds will respawn their themselves if you're not careful. So there's no launcher manifest.
Would have liked to see maintenance teams bouncing around instead of the process.
I can't help but feel like this is just a big old, like, computer and such. That these are all AI people and there's no real humans at all, which I guess that's my own personal thinking, that it all of a sudden I really don't care. As a video game player, certainly I cannot really care about the lives of virtual characters because I spend all day killing virtual characters.
This isn't what they wanted.
The process, those things, they don't answer to us anymore. They don't answer to anyone. We thought maybe we could stop them without the transistor. As you can see, that isn't going well. Though I suppose you're not about to just hand it over, are you? After all we've done.
Good question.
Why did you attack me?
Other side.
Okay, other side. Jump rating 7.4. very
Backstage access.
familiar to Bastion. Bastion had jump things in a few levels too. Of course, one thing that could be said that was bad about Bastion was just the fact that each level was slightly different, and there was so few levels, and they were short enough that it wasn't as integrated as you might hope. Alright. This is not going well. Let's see, bounce, bounce. Breach, spark, backstab. Let's try that. So yeah, as far as the integration to jump pads, they don't feel super integrated, and we can kind of figure that out even here. The jump pads probably won't ever show up in this game again.
They want to tear us apart. Maybe that's all they want. What do we have?
I must have gotten either 20% on that fight, or you just always start at 10%. Let's see, what are the functions? Project a storm sphere that disintegrates targets in its path. Interesting. Enhance the function with a lingering destructive effect. Regenerate life points when turn is not recovering. Versus Void, cripple their defense and attack, stacks 3 times. Augment the potency of most effects. I think I need to get the one that only costs 3 memory. So we'll take Flood. And I need more memory. So we'll take memory. Polling array.
Every poll he ever took, somebody here made sure it added up. Till now, at least.
Twitter recently added polls to its function. It's very strange how they added it, but I'm thinking about maybe integrating that into my tweets. Maybe not. It'd probably just be annoying because you can only have 2 options and it only lasts for 24 hours. Alright. We could do this and this. Flood. Projections. On this, perhaps. And then we'll raise the potency on that. Why not? So now when I backstab with my first thing, it will be a little bit stronger. So we're trying to track down the firewall, I assume. We saw the firewall wall 2 episodes ago, but I didn't go up to it and even observe it. So I probably missed an opportunity to observe that, which probably knocks me out of some crazy achievement. Just provide some feedback on why we can't open the firewall. Thanks.
Ready for more?
The area is much like in Bastion, rather small. Just they made one handmade area, level designed area, like all levels are almost all levels are hand designed, but you certainly could make a giant empty forest using an algorithm, and then they fill it with bad guys, and that's it. That's what this entire level was one big fight.
No jumping in the lift, okay? Alright, let's check across the hall.
So we're back to where we started.
Hit the beach. Still
And here's
shut
the
tight.
security
First, the
firewall.
logs are down low. Gotta find a way to the roof.
Might as well go in here just to make sure. We need to go into the archive gallery, I assume. Let's talk to this terminal first. We have a new message.
Guess you should be flattered.
I bet they've programmed these so that you get the messages in order.
It was nothing personal, you know. You were valuable, handpicked, unique, but one of many. All we needed was your point of view, to give the people what they didn't know they wanted. That's all we ever wanted. All Grant ever tried to achieve. The rest was merely incidental. What good could 4 individuals ever hope to accomplish in this city with only their own 4 voices? Well, we found our answer. You have it right there, in your hands.
So, did the other guys lose their voices and put it in the transistor also? Are these recordings kind of like text-to-speech type things?
The ringleader's right upstairs.
Files lost, quite a many. 1.6 to the exponent of 13.
Don't know if I can handle more jumping around. We'll just take a peek.
I'm very glad that we didn't have to run around with the sword getting crazier and
Somewhere
loopier.
here there's a file on everyone in town. Safe and secure.
I guess there's nothing down here. Yeah, the isometric view in this game compared to Bastion is even worse because there's fences and walls. At least in Bastion, the whole world was practically nothing but void, so you didn't have to run into those problems.
Hey boys.
We have a new gravity beam for Creep 3.0. Alright. Backstab. And then bounce. And then kill. Guess we'll kill that with the super user. kill this, run back behind it, and then attack it, and then there we go, 2 breaches.
Till next time. Which I'm thinking will be pretty soon.
Little fight.
Curves around toward the back.
Curves around toward the back. Now, one of the early levels in Bastion, you were in an area like this, and there was 4 different directions you had to go.
There's something. Probably all sorts of dirt on the camera tucked away around here.
But I haven't seen that yet, oddly enough. Got some new stuff there.
Bracken. I know the name, but not the man. Heard he got out of town a while back.
And so we have the flood attack already, even though we haven't defeated Bracken. We've almost unlocked everything for that one.
Straight ahead. What if you with us?
Now we have a new self shield cheerleader. How's that work? That doesn't make a lot of sense. So how can we defeat them at all? I don't know how to beat this. Alright, there we go. Apparently they have a self-shield for a short time. Crash. Let's try that. And then try that. I'm about to die. So there we've lost breach. Shouldn't really matter. It's a strange system, it really is. To basically 4 functions, if they're working, become your let's see. Do I want to do load or do I want to do ping? I guess we'll do ping, and then we'll increase the area of effect on ping to a blast radius of 250, and we'll see if that works. Yeah, I don't think I can. Well, I guess I can. Charm duration. Yeah, I'm just not gonna use that charm attack. I don't like the charm attack. It doesn't help in my mind. It just turns around and makes an enemy unkillable for a while.
Grand sounds swell for a murderer.
Grant can't talk right now because he isn't well. I'm doing everything I can for him. I know there's still time. But the truth is, ever since you took the transistor from him, he just hasn't been the same. When you see him, I think you'll understand.
So they need us to help fix their mistake.
This is an interesting storyline, I will admit. Usually, so often in video games, we have just the bad guys. Bad guys for no reason, no rhyme. Just gonna defeat them, just gonna beat them. This at least feels like there might be some reason behind this, or perhaps they're going to trick me and this is actually gonna be just all a big distraction. Break room.
Some kind of break room up there. Guess if you're gonna spend hours poring over files or running half across town, eventually you're gonna need a break. Go ahead, it's open. Pretend I'm not here. Just hurry back.
So she goes to the bathroom.
Good? Good.
Can't go back. Somebody bothered to animate that. That would have been funny if I'd gone to the bathroom and the sword got stolen right then and there. Just
We're on the top level. Oldest archives. Always imagined there'd be more. Photo op.
here we go. Uncertainty energy. Wow. So I can't, if I'm in the snapshot's range, I can't see now anything but the snapshot. What an interesting attack. Get all these together. Now, let's see. Weaken and bounce. And bounce. And bounce. And bounce again. Wow. Really took out a lot of my attack there, didn't it? And my B attack now is worthless, so I'll use my Y attack of Spark, which, yeah, Spark Crash the second time does 50, Spark does 90, so Spark it is.
Those snapshots. Well, let's see what we can find in here.
So this is finally back, so I can put it here, and unfortunately flood, I'll try that there since bounce is now down, and I'll try this here for max damage and a blast radius. Well, actually, let's try this instead. See what this does when we hit turn cost, attack speed. Yeah, let's increase that instead. And then put this here to increase the blast radius of the storm the flood function. And it looks like we could do one more.
Good to go.
Did I look all the way over here and make sure I didn't miss anything? No, I didn't, but I didn't miss anything. You'd be surprised how you can still end up missing things. Actually, there was more collectibles in Bastion. There was definitely more collectibles than what I've seen. I've seen none. There we go. So we'll do this. And then what happens if I do this? Can I do the storm here? Oh, I need to start by attacking this. And then attacking that. Actually, try that.
Excuse us.
That didn't work at all. Let's try that again. No. Now let's try the storm here. Flood. Oh, that flood is slow. This one, and then hit this one, and then hit that one. There we go. Gee, we've only been playing 30 minutes too, it feels like longer. Integrity compromise.
It's all in the books. Get wiped out.
What new function did we update? This one. The problem with a system like this is if you really wanted to read all of that stuff, the right time to read it would be right at the end of the game, after you've unlocked everything, if you remember. Of course, I have played games where you've unlocked everything and then never really had an opportunity to get back to the menu and find an access point in this example.
That's two.
Access granted.
Downstairs ought to be open now. Take us straight to Asher and Grant's hideout on the roof.
Do you really need feedback for a firewall
Let's get back to the concourse.
control? Maybe it's just all systems in this world are integrated, so you can always give feedback on everything. Oh, here we go, boss fight.
Looks like Grant.
New towing beam, jerk 3.0. So I want to go here. Actually, there's kind of no point in going here. Let's see. Try this. Now let's try. Let's see. X that way. Flood that way. Flood that way. And try this. Getting very much not having a great experience here. Get behind him. Backstab. Then hit that. Nope. Is that what I should do? Is that spark? No, I should do that. Let's see. A couple of breaches right there. Try that. Now we hit this with that. That kill function didn't even work because the cheerleader was shielding itself. Alright. We go here. We hit this. We hit this. And we just lost Flood. So now we have to do, I think, that. Just try that. Where's that clucker? There it is. I was supposed to have defeated him.
Now's our chance.
Yeah. So now's our chance, apparently. And let's see. 43 minutes. We'll come over here and press this again and save. And then come, well, actually, no, I need to put a new weapon in here. Put the bounce back in, and then we'll increase the max damage of the bounce. Still don't feel like switch is a useful function. If anything, I should just get a passive ability and throw it in here. Yeah.
All patched up.
So we've run around in circles and actually played the game this time, but we still didn't get past the firewall. I promise next time that will be the first thing we do. But that's going to be it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.